Title: The Invisible Threat, the Global Aquatic Virus. Introduction: In an interconnected world where globalization had broken down borders and technology was advancing by leaps and bounds, a new threat emerged from the depths of the water, an invisible enemy that spread rapidly, plunging the planet into an unprecedented crisis. Development: The world was still recovering from the ravages of the coronavirus pandemic, a health crisis that had tested the capacity the response of the health systems, and had left a deep scar on the global economy. When humanity was just beginning to rebuild its lives, a new threat emerged from the depths of the water, an invisible enemy that spread rapidly, plunging the planet into an unprecedented crisis. It all began in a small coastal town where a new disease, whose symptoms included high fever, skin rashes, and respiratory failure, spread rapidly. The scientists, disconcerted, soon discovered that the origin of the disease was an unknown virus that was transmitted through water. Panic gripped the world's population when the virus spread through drinking water networks and oceans, reaching every corner of the planet. Entire cities were deserted, hospitals were overwhelmed, and the world economy collapsed. Governments, overwhelmed by the situation, could not prevent chaos from to seize control of the world. People, gripped by fear and despair, took refuge in their homes, isolating themselves from the outside world. But in the midst of the darkness, hope emerged. A group of scientists from various countries joined forces to find a solution to the aquatic virus. Working tirelessly, they managed to isolate the virus and study its genetic structure. After months of research, they discovered that the virus was vulnerable to a specific combination of waves, electromagnetic. They developed a device capable of generating these waves and tested it in small communities, managing to eliminate the virus from the water and restore the health of its inhabitants. The news spread rapidly throughout the world, and hope was reborn in the hearts of the people. Governments, coordinated by the World Health Organization, implemented the device on a large scale, purifying drinking water networks and oceans. Little by little, the virus disappeared, and life began to return to normal. Cities were repopulated, hospitals returned to normal operation, and the world economy slowly recovered. But the crisis left an indelible mark on humanity's memory. Governments became aware of the importance of investing in scientific research and strengthening public health systems. People learned to value the importance of water and the need to protect the environment. The legacy of the crisis, the global aquatic virus pandemic, had irreversibly transformed the world. Societies had become more aware of the fragility of life and the importance of international cooperation. Scientists, turned into heroes by their discovery, received unprecedented support to continue researching new threats and developing technologies that would allow for the prevention of future crises. Governments, for their part, massively invested in the construction water treatment plants and distribution networks were improved. Stricter safety protocols were established to guarantee water quality and prevent further contamination. People, for their part, adopted healthier and more sustainable habits. Responsible water consumption was promoted and ecological agriculture was encouraged. But the crisis also left deep scars. Many families lost loved ones, and the world economy took years to completely recover. Despite the difficulties, humanity had demonstrated a great capacity for resilience and had managed to overcome the invisible threat. The world had changed, but hope for a better future remained alive. The future of humanity. After the pandemic, the world faced new challenges. Climate change, scarcity of natural resources, and social inequality remained urgent problems requiring global solutions. But humanity had learned. I gave a valuable lesson. Only by working together, beyond borders and differences, could obstacles be overcome and a more prosperous and sustainable future be built for all. Young people, heirs to a transformed world, assumed leadership and committed to building a better future. They promoted education, science, and culture as tools for development and peace. The new generations grew with a greater awareness of the importance of protecting the environment and promote social justice. They became agents of change, driving innovative initiatives and community projects. Little by little, the world recovered from the crisis and rebuilt on more solid foundations. Humanity had learned to value life, health, and the importance of caring for the planet. Conclusion: the invisible threat of the global aquatic virus had left a painful lesson, but it had also strengthened international cooperation and conscience I am of the fragility of the planet. Humanity had learned to fight against an invisible enemy and had emerged stronger and more united. The world had changed forever, but hope for a better future remained alive. Humanity had learned to value life, health, and the importance of caring for the planet. And